Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 8 of Craftworks Season 3. My name is Misty, and in the last episode, I built this wonderful, if I can walk in the right direction, this wonderful enchanted forest. And in this episode, we're moving on to the next section up these stairs. So, I actually did a stream the other day where I actually did some of this training and it's about time that we expanded. And as you can see, temple. So let's take a look at the plot of land we're looking at. As you can see, we kind of have the centerpiece pathway, and each of these kind of quarters is going to have some ruins in it. And then right here at the end of this road, we're going to have the temple. Now, I already have the temple designed. And I'm very excited, inspired by my wonderful time, um, playing Minecraft Story Mode. I am building the Order of the Whole temple, and that's exciting. So that's gonna go right here. This one is meant to look the most like a movie set so far. So I'm going to be using some scaffolding and some of the copper grates to kind of create this, like, not scaffolding, but like this like rigging kind of truss type stuff. And there's some cool little lighting effects done, and it's going to reflect very much based off of the amulet, which I have Shash making me a lovely amulet, which hopefully I'll be able to show off in this episode. But for now, I think it's time I get building. So yeah, I guess I'll just hit a time lapse and build it. Like, why not? Well, it's the main feature of the video, I still have a lot of other things to do. So I'm gonna hit the time lapse right now. Well, that was the first half of the temple. I say first half, this is the temple part. It's pretty basic, but it is a set. These podiums are going to have each of the members of the whole crew on, and I will show you the effect that the lighting gives off at the end, but we are not done. Let me quickly show you underneath because that is extra crucial. It's a set. There's a bunch of holes holding everything up, um, including the very ugly back that you see from Joy's base, which is super great. What is the sound I'm hearing? Is it just? It might just be atmosphere. Yeah. So now, you can see what I've got left in my inventory is most of the materials. I'm actually missing some. when I went to gather all my materials, I realized I'm missing glow frames, and now I realize I'm missing some glass that's going inside of the glow frames. But we have all of the scaffolding stuff, minus the Pleasant Frog lights, that are left to go into the truss. So I'm gonna go back into a time lapse and finish that one off for you. So I'll see you on the other side. And poof, there we go. The truss is over the temple. What's missing is inside each of these glow item frames is a piece of glass. The effect kind of works. It's a bit far away, but it does work. We're also missing our centerpiece, which is our lovely custom model. And of course, the armor stands on the podiums. But I am working on it, but it is done. The temple is done. Let's take a look at it this way. Yes. It's very much a set piece. Almost looks like a concert stage. Um all of the things were considered. So seeing it in the distance there, it kind of gives that almost like Disney feel of you can kind of see another part of the park. But it is pretty much blocked and hidden until you reach here, and even then you're going up the stairs. And you'll see that to your left. And of course, we have a little thing. We've kind of got like this down area here, and I'm going to fix this terrain to like match that kind of down thing. And we're gonna have this wall continue just around here over to this area. So that I can complete this area here. And we're going to have some ruins as well. Ruins there, ruins here, and in here. And this terrain is going to follow along. You can kind of see where it does. There's like a line there. It follows along this layer. And then it will follow along down here, because this is where the volcanic area is going to begin. And there's going to be at least a path to a dock somewhere over here as a part of the volcanic, but it's there, it fits. You have the view coming out of this portal, and you just see it. It's very magnificent. And once we add the custom model and get these tidied up, they'll look great. So these are moving lights, the best I could get and close I could get to moving lights, having them attached by 2 points with like the barrel that they can rotate on, so this one can like swing this way. Pretty much all lights are like this, and it's got the focus lens, and then that will have a piece of glass and will be invisible, so it'll just look like there's a small square of color coming out from the middle of them. Very proud of that. So I don't know what I'm gonna do now. I think I'm going to do some more training, so expect more time lapse, because that's all I have time to do is time lapse. Okay, well, whatever happens next happens next. wasn't that a long time lapse. And we, as you can see, have done all of this terrain over here up to this line. We're leaving this chunk undone for the moment. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do for that area. And then on the other side, we are done with this area. Again, we'll figure out what's, I think, one of the things I think I will do, I think, is cut a lot of this off and curve this quite close round, even to the point of having like a wall, a retaining wall or something around the back here. Um, just to end it somehow. And then we have this retaining wall, which keeps this kind of theme going across. And of course, it's a double-sided wall for the forest. I was thinking about it the whole time. I was like, there needs to probably be another wall. It blends in extremely well, just like the rest of this. And it does cover up a lot when you get to this end of the path before going up. Also, yeah, it just needed to be there. I think it was just a necessary thing. And fun fact, this wall, out of everything I did, building this wall took 8 minutes. 8 minutes, the whole thing. This was 8 minutes. The rest of this, like this whole thing, about 20 minutes. And this whole thing, about 30 minutes. It took 8 minutes to build a custom wall, but it took 30 minutes to replace grass and sand into moss. So now all that's left is I'm going to take some of these rocks and I'm going to place some of them around, and I'm also going to build some very small ruins just in each kind of area with some basic roads that branch off this and this. I think the roads need to branch off here and there, not at these 2 points. I think these are just too crucial. So I am going to do that. And with that last time lapse, we are pretty much done. I know it seems basic, but there are still like things I'm thinking about. Particularly to do with these 2 quarters. You'll notice that they're slightly less finished. I don't know. I also have to sort out all of this lighting and stuff. So yes, the ruins are in place. Really simple. Just I had a bunch of just random tough blocks and threw them in. And of course you saw me put in these stones. The difference between these stones and those stones is these ones have the little heads, but also do not have tough blocks because we are building everything else here around tough. I also added some half slabs to here for the transition. Same with the end of the path. There's also a half slab up, which is always great to have. But I obviously do not want torches around. I still haven't quite got around to these just yet, but I'm gonna go put the glass in these and put the armor stands on these very soon. That's it for now. I'm gonna go edit, all of the stuff you've just seen. I'm gonna go edit that. I also have a second video that I'm editing. To break the wall. Misty's return. I decided to make it a separate video. I tried to put it in this video, but it was making the video go over 30 minutes, and I was like, I don't need that to take that long. But you've probably already seen a few clips of it. Hello, Peg. Please stop. Thank you. Yes, now I need to do some recon because I think there's something suspicious going on. So I believe I need to go do some spying. Yes. So I'm gonna put that in before the next clip. And that was recorded a few weeks back. It's just really difficult to do this. Anyway, enjoy. I've been watching these two for a while now. I want to make sure that nothing bad can happen. They're the two main suspects on my list. Somebody is harboring Misty, and we need to stop them. I just don't know if I'll be able to stop them before Misty's plan's into effect, because what if it already is? What if this is just a distraction? Oh. They're doing something. They're moving. They're running? Where are they going? What are they doing? They're plotting against me. I can't have them get rid of me. They're not allowed to know about my existence. I've been watching plenty of people on the server. Blaze, Breeze, Win, Melissa, Vermilion Lane. There's just something extra suspicious. They weren't at the theater, which means they were somewhere else. But where? I seem to have lost them. I don't know where they've gone. I have to keep an eye on them. I'll report back in if I find anything. Just before I get to my outro, I wanted to acknowledge these three lovely trailers. I have let the crafters start building trailers here with supervision. And there will be a bunch more to come, but this progress on my street will be happening behind the scenes. Slowly but surely as I complete other things over there. And then we'll come back to finish this, and hopefully there'll be a bunch more trailers here. So I'm going to get some more crafters to do some more, but we've got Melissa, we've got Ling, and we got Blaze. So, right. Let me go show you what else I've got to do. Or what else I've done. Right, with nothing else to report, I have done the final details up here. We have got our armor stands with their armor, and all of the little glass blocks in place up there. I also went round here and removed a bunch of the torches, and I have covered up as many of the frog lights as possible. I'm going to figure out a way to cover these ones up too from the side. But yeah, that is all I have got today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in episode 9. Enjoy the cinematic shots.